This is the S&P 500 one-day reading for October 26, 2022. It's currently August 25th, 2022, 9:16 p.m. The overall theme and behavior for the day, we have a notable move to the upside, followed by a full retracement of that move back down to where it started. Behavior off of the high, we have a notable decline to a trough, a prominent trough or bottom. So we likely hit a low off of this high here. It's nullified somehow, so likely the high doesn't hold up. And I mean, that would make sense based on the overall theme. Behavior around the low, we have sideways rotation with along a support level, a key support level on a one-day chart at least. Increasing with bullish momentum as we move forward in time usually, but I'm not so sure in this case. I'm advised to open up some protection around the low, which means that we likely see a much lower low, or like a significantly lower low than the low we have today. And that would make sense. It looks like we gap down the following day as well. I'm advised to trade around selling from selling from overbought territory on RSI. That's relative to the RSI behavior of the S&P 500 or the SPY ETF. And so in the pre-market, we have selling down to a support, through that support, and then we turn around and reuse that support as support. It's like a U-shaped dip, maybe with a little bit of a higher left side to it. And then right around the open, we have a notable move to the upside. Notable move to the upside. It looks like we're range bound at some point in the first half hour. It looks like a scalp. There's a little bit of a scalp there, so you could open up a trade long position, or I could open up a long position right around the open, sell it in around like maybe. It's a little risky. It's possible, but I probably wouldn't go for it because you've got a low right there. So we're range bound in the first half hour. There's a bit of a trough and a trade opportunity there, and then we go into a low. There's sideways fluctuations with a bearish trend that precedes a rally, and that's roughly between like the open and let's say 11 o'clock. Then we have that sideways fluctuation, we have volatility between 11 and 12. I'm sensing some bullish behavior here into the 12 o'clock hour, and then it's the prominent move to the upside right around midday, a big price move. But from that big move to the upside, we have a decline. We revisit past problems. We decline through a key support on a one-day chart. Very interesting. Well, between 2 and 3, we have selling from near overbought territory on RSI, and then in the last hour, we have a move higher through a resistance level, followed by a breakdown through that same price level shortly thereafter, a full retracement of the move up through it. Right at the close, we have a brief opportunity. It looks like in that last hour, that love card is a peak, and we're there briefly before we break down through a notable decline into the post market and then a gap down overnight. That's the S&P 500 for October 26, 2022, my friends. Let me know what you think by hitting that like button. Don't forget the rule of karma. Pay a little bit of that forward. Somebody who needs it isn't expecting it. Keep the flow going for the universe. Pay a little bit of that back to our Cash App, Approveb. Show some support to the team here. All the free work that we're doing. And then with the remaining 90%, make sure whatever you spend it on, you spend it out of love, my friends. The universe will send it back to you tenfold in all directions. I'll see you on the next one.